Yes, sir. What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, and we back at it with another Forza Motorsport 6 build video, man. As always, let me know if you guys are down with the Motorsport 6 build videos. You know, there's just a few different cars in this game that really aren't available in Horizon 3. So let me know down in the comments section if you guys are with it. If not, we'll probably go back to Horizon 3, I don't know, probably tomorrow, to be honest, because there are a couple of builds that I want to do on Horizon 3, man. But as always, man, we have a request coming from a couple of people on YouTube. Game On, Anferny For Real, Evan KKB, The Slime Cart, and OP Hockey Player all want to see a Volkswagen van build. Now, this is one of those builds really that you're not going to find on Horizon 3, mainly because, another one you're not going to find on Horizon 3 is that Pontiac Solstice. Let me know if you guys want to see a Solstice build. But, you know, you're just not going to see this car on that game because there is no Volkswagens in Horizon 3 for whatever reason. Forza didn't get the licensing from Volkswagen, or Volkswagen didn't want to be a part of the game, which really, I don't know. I don't understand that move on Volkswagen's part because, like, almost every other car manufacturer is in the game, and it's, you know, it's kind of like a good little business thing, you know? You get your cars in the game, guys like me build the cars, upload them to YouTube, people watch them, potentially want to buy them. I don't know, man. I don't really understand that. Maybe you guys can let me know the logistics of it down in the comments section if you're actually, you guys know what's going on with that. Before today's video, we'll let this nice lady speak her business right now. Before today's video, man, I'm thinking we are probably going to see if we can make this thing a little bit better than it is stock. Now, in its stock form, I know this thing's pretty pitiful, as you can see. Only 100 performance points. It's an E-Class, which is, oh, man, that's pretty brutal. Looks like we have a 2.5 liter flat 4, 5.7 liter V8, or the 3 liter flat 6. Now, I was kind of hoping for that VR6, if I'm not mistaken, 2.6 liter. No, I think there's a 3.2 liter VR6, man. I don't know. You guys will probably be able to let me know about that down in the comments section. But I'm kind of disappointed to not say. I know that the VR6, it's a V, or I don't know, man. Now, I just hit that googly, and from what I could tell, it's a 2.8 liter. So we got a 2.5 liter from something here, 5.7 V8, or a 3 liter flat 6. Now, I think I'm probably going to go with the 3 liter flat 6. I'm not too sure what this is from. Quite possibly some sort of a Subaru or maybe a Porsche. But either way, we're going to go with it. I'm going to keep this one rear wheel drive because I think it's going to be a little bit more fun. Now, keeping with the aspect of track builds on Forza Motorsport 6, I'm thinking that we're probably not going to get too crazy with the engine upgrades on this one. Now, as you can see, we have a very cool little roof rack, man. I don't know, I kind of like that. Let's go ahead and put some little hippie roof rack on here. The only option for, oh my god, that tailpipe though. What up with that tailpipe though? I don't know, Forza, I'm not really digging that. But as far as the tire compound goes, I'm thinking we're probably going to throw a race tire compound on here simply because this car really should be able to grip. Now, we do have a little bit of power that we're adding in here with the engine. Don't think I'm going to do too many upgrades as far as the engine goes because I want this thing to be able to, you know, go around a corner without spinning out, going off the track. It should be able to brake relatively good, so I'm hoping that's also a thing that it does. But we're basically going to figure all that out once we get onto the track. But what we got to do now is find a nice set of wheels. So I'm going to skim through a couple of our options here, let you guys know what I find when I find it. Now, really not a single set of wheels in this game looks good on this thing. So we're going to go with these 546Rs here. Can't really read the name of the company on this tiny ass little screen I'm recording on here. But I think they're gonna look good once we beef up the wheel size. So we're gonna go to an 18 all around. Now really, if we could beef up the tire as well, I think that's really what would make this thing stand out, because the tire itself, the diameter is just really small. Makes this car, it's that, you know, the van is too tall for the actual tire. It just looks a little too short. Now obviously we're gonna have to upgrade the transmission. I don't think this old school transmission, I don't even know what year this thing is, man. Probably like a 60 something. I don't think that transmission's really gonna help this car at all, man. So we're gonna go ahead, upgrade that up. As far as the suspension goes, this thing's gonna get slammed to the ground, more so once we tune it. You guys know how we do. We're gonna also do a little bit of anti-roll bar action, both front and back. And then some weight reduction. Let's go ahead and take care of some weight reduction. You know what? I'm going to leave the weight reduction the way that it is, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think this thing's really going to need it. So we're just going to do a few engine mods here. Intake, exhaust, and I guess we'll do a piston and compression. That actually looks like it beefs up the engine quite a bit. And I think that's pretty good as far as this build goes. Now before we take it out onto the road, obviously we got to do a little bit of tuning. Now the only thing I'm going to do is just lower this thing a bit. And that's about it. Let's check out our gearing. So it looks like the gearing final drive is way out to lunch there. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can make some adjustments for the better. Looks like our acceleration hurt a little bit, but our top speed's a little bit better, so I'm happy with that. And obviously comes the paint. Now as you can see, we got a very nice little manufacturer Volkswagen color on here. It's actually pretty stylish, man. I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind it, but let's see if we can get a couple of different, something a little bit different, man. I don't know now. Only get the two-tone from the manufacturer. That is upsetting. What I think we're probably gonna do is go with just a straight color though. I like it in white. I'm not gonna lie, I do like that in white, but I think this thing deserves just a little bit more than that. So let's see, maybe a nice darkish blue. Keep with the classic theme, but also something a little bit different than stock. So we're going to throw that on there. Blacken out the wheels, I don't really like. Maybe white. White doesn't look terrible. So let's do that and tint up the windows. And I think we're ready to hit the road with this thing, man. So with that said, let's take this thing out on the road. Now I'm interested, ladies and gentlemen, to see what this thing will do in the quarter mile. So let's hit the airfield test track here. I'm guessing 15s. I don't know. Maybe with this new engine, we got out of the hole really nice. Maybe with this new engine, whoa, it's pulling to the right. What's going on? Oh, it wants to tip. Okay, 12.2 seconds. I don't know, man. I don't know why things were getting a little squirrely there. We're only going in a straight line. I can only imagine what's going to happen once we start going around corners. But let's take this thing to the track and see. I don't know, man. I don't know any of these tracks. Let's just go to some random track. Oh, perfect. Yeah, this is going to be great. Look at these tight walls here, ladies and gents. So I'm expecting to absolutely demolish this van. So before we do, let's just get a little 360. The guy's wearing a racing helmet in a Volkswagen van. I just don't understand that. For me, I really don't see the point of this van in this game. I mean, other than guys like me to kind of make weird videos like this, like, are you actually going to race this thing? Let's see, man. Maybe it's quick. Now, like I say, I'm not sure why this thing was getting all squirrely. Like, as soon as we start going fast, it's just swaying back and forth. Now, I don't know if that's got something to do with the roof rack. Maybe there's, like, a lot of weight on the top of this thing. It actually doesn't handle terrible. It's just once you start Look at it. What's it doing? Is that the roof rack? Like going around the corners, it actually stays planted, but on a straight line, it like just bucks, man. This is crazy. To be honest, it doesn't drive terrible, man. I can't lie. This thing does not drive terrible. Aside from the whole tipping thing, just random. Like, yep, there it goes. See, I was just trying to go straight. I didn't even turn the wheel. That was all this game. You know, aside from that whole thing, it handles alright. I'm not gonna lie. It brakes good. Like, I can't believe the brakes are so... They're so on point, man. It brakes good. Them tires, we drifting. It drifts a little bit. The tires grip good. Like, we just have like this random tip over effect. Watch, I'm not, okay, yeah, I am touching it. All right, that wasn't a good example because I did have to straighten it out to keep it from going into the wall. But, oh, it's not tipping around the corners though, man. So that's a good sign. Yeah, you're constantly having to overcorrect. Whoa. Okay, we put her into the wall once. That's not too bad considering. I really don't have too much to say about this build, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, when she gets up on two wheels, it's a little hard to handle, but it's not nearly as terrible as I thought it was going to be, man. 12.2 or 12.3 second quarter mile in this thing? Okay, man, I'm not hating. I am definitely not hating. You can hear that engine, man, when we got in that tunnel, is just screaming bloody murder. Yeah, oh, careful now, Squallberg. I mean, yeah, man, like, this thing is not too bad. I can't even lie, this thing is great. But let's go ahead and restart this one and find a nice little parking spot for our thumbnail. Man, I cannot even lie. I like this build. I like this track. It's really been a pleasure, man. I was super worried that we were going to be throwing her into the wall, which we did a few times. Not going to lie, squally standard, but man, this van, something special, man. There's something special here. I'm not going to lie. It's, I can understand what all the hype is. For all you guys who own these old school Volkswagen vans, just slam them, throw a nice motor in there, and call it a day, man, because these things, they're a pleasure, man. I'm not going to lie. At least in the game. At least in the game. But as always, I think we're probably going to put an end to this one. So as always, if you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed already. If you guys can't tell, this is a little trend going on, man. You guys make requests. I build a request, man. You know, so let's keep that little cycle going here, ladies and gents. But as always, I am your boy, D-Nally, a.k.a. Don Squally. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. And we're going to catch y'all, mofos, at the next one, man. Peace. Oh, no. Oh, for fuck's sake, every fucking time. Showdown, bitch. Should have had a V8, yeah. Oh. Recovery of a lifetime. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Yeah, just keep on rolling there. Yeah. Don't worry about the racer engine.